Hi everyone, welcome to day one of Coach Basics, and today I'm going to be walking you through a mini tour of the back office, just with a few initial things that you can be doing right as you become a coach to set up in case you get a sale all of a sudden or by accident, so you're prepared. So I'm using Zoom, which is a method of video conferencing that we will be using with you for team meetings. But this is one of my first times doing it alone and using screen share. So just bear with me as I enter the website. I would like to show you today my Coach Back Online office. And let me just make sure I can get to it. Okay, so you should be able to see my back office. I'm signed in my account right here. You see Kay McBarney. If you go to the Coach tab and go to Coach Online Office, you enter this whole new world of coaches. This is only available to you once you sign up as a coach. You can see some of my basic information here. And one of the first things that we ask that you do is you set up direct deposit because you will get paid either way if you sell a program or Shakeology or Challenge Pack. But Beachbody will set you up with a check and actually charge you for it if you don't set up the direct deposit. So you go to My Business, and then you go all the way down to My EFT Management right here. And once you click on that, it should bring up a very simple way to enter your information. They actually show you a check, for example, and they show you where the routing number and the checking account number is, and you just enter that in these spaces right here. Mine are already entered, but it's very simple and straightforward. So I recommend that that's one of the very first things you do as a coach, even if you don't think you'll be actively selling. You never know when it's going to come up, and somebody's going to want to buy all of a sudden, and you're going to want to have this set up already. The second important thing to do is to figure out your own profile page in your website that other people are going to be seeing. So your website is actually www.teambeachbody.com and then / your username. So my username is Kay McBarney, simple, my first initial last name. And then you get to that page. I put a recent profile picture of actually my wedding day because I was at my goal weight at that point. And then I also have before and after pictures available of parts of my journey. One of the important things you want to do after setting up your direct deposit is to add a profile picture. So if there's no profile picture here, you can very easily add one. In my case, it would be edit my profile picture right here. And you can upload one from your computer just like any other social media site. Apart from the profile picture, sometimes it's good to have other pictures of you along the way. And if you're at the beginning of your journey or the middle or the end, it's good to show each stage. And even if you're at the beginning, it's perfectly fine. It's important for people to be able to see where you're at and find you relatable as well. And it's much easier to relate to somebody with a photo. So when you start giving out this website along the way, you're going to want to have a photo up there so people recognize you from either meeting you on social media online or meeting you in person. They're going to want to see your face when they get to your website. The third and final thing that I'm going to share with you today is setting up your website. One of the important things is to choose a screen name. I actually just let it be the default of my username from even before I was a coach. I had chosen Kay McBarney all along the way. But I just recently found out that you could change that. And if you're going to change that, it's important to do right when you first become a coach, because once you start handing out your account and website information, you're not going to want to change it halfway through, because if you do, people won't be able to access your website. If you go to your link and then you somewhere is basic settings, which I will find. oh, my dashboard right here, and then basic information. And this is where you would set up the screen name. So you can enter all of your basic information here. As you can see, my screen name is already Kay McClarney, but you can delete that and change it and to whatever you would like. I would say just something relatively simple so people are going to remember it. You put your birthday, your gender, your time zone. You can write a little bio about yourself. You can really personalize this as much as you want. When you become a coach and start paying those coach fees, this is basically what you're paying for. You're paying for your own website and a link through you to Team Beachbody. So that when people use your website and set up a free account, which Kim will be talking about a little later today, they're going through you. They're purchasing it through you, even though it's still at Team Beachbody. So I hope this was a helpful first day, and I think I will get out of screen sharing and maybe. And I will see you tomorrow on day 2. Thank you very much, everyone. And once I figure out how to turn the video off, we will end. Okay. All right. Have a great day. Bye.